It's my favorite time of the year. It's time for the 7th annual Jakob Owens Horror Short Film Contest. And I know I say this every year, but it is the biggest year yet. And that's the truth. Every year this contest keeps growing, and this year is no different. So in this video, I'm gonna break down all of the contest details, from the rules, the prizes, the sponsors, the contest deadlines, the screening party details, everything you need to know about this contest I will outline in this video. And furthermore, if you have any questions still after watching this video all the way through, please reference the contest website, as all of the contest details and information that you need to know will be listed on that website. But without further ado, let's get into all of the nitty-gritty details. What's unique about this contest is there are a lot of prizes up for grabs. Unlike traditional horror film festivals or film festivals in general, there's not really anything you can win outside of just the notoriety of like, hey, we won best director or best short film or best feature or whatever it is, right? This contest is unique, and not only can you win certain, awards, but you are rewarded for that effort as well. And this year we have some of the biggest prizes and opportunities for you guys ever, with like $40,000 in various cash filmmaking gear and prizes. And something that's never been done before in this contest history is 2 of the top 10 filmmakers will have the opportunity to get their next short film funded. So I'll talk about it in a second, but basically big thanks to this year's sponsor, FearPix, one of the premier sponsors. They are offering up 2 filmmakers, $5,000 budget each to 2 of the filmmakers that make the top 10. So I'll touch on that in a second here as well. This year's contest sponsors include FearPix, Lexar Memory, Prism Lens Effects, Tropic Color, Red Digital Cinema, Fujifilm, Prop Movie Money, RoboCups, Frame Set, Hollyland, Old Fast Glass, Nan Light, and Cord Bag. So I just want to give a huge and special shout out to all of those sponsors of this year's contest. They were gracious enough to offer up some amazing prizes, all of which will be found on the website. I'm not going to list out every single prize for first, second, third, and some of the other categories that we have to win this year. If you want to learn more about what those prizes are and what is being offered, you can go check out all of those details on the website. It's marked very clearly over there. And one of the biggest prizes this year, as I mentioned, 2 filmmakers will have the opportunity to get their next short film funded. So 2 $5,000 budgets will be awarded to 2 filmmakers that make the top 10. My team and the team over at FearPix will deliberate on those films and ultimately award 2 of them a budget to make their next short film, which is crazy. Like, that's a wild opportunity. And I also want to furthermore thank FearPix for funding the film I did this year. And that's what's so cool about just going out and making a short film, is the reason that they are on board as a sponsor this year, and the reason they funded my short film is they saw everything I was doing last year with not only my short film, but the horror film contest in general. And they hit me up and were like, hey, we really want to be involved with this contest and with you next year. Can we fund your next short film? Can we be a part of the contest? Can we help sponsor the contest and offer up some prizes? So that is the power of just making a short film and going out and making a film, right? Putting your work out there into the world as opportunities like that come knocking. So I just want to thank FearPix for supporting me, supporting this contest, supporting my film. And I will be premiering my film, which I shot right here in the video store, at the screening night and award night for the top 10 films. So I hope to see you guys there, not only to celebrate your guys' films, but to watch my film as well. Now, the moment you all have been waiting for, the rules. Every year for the last 6 years, I've introduced a set of rules that every film must follow. And every year those rules are different, and there's some creative challenges that come along with those rules. But this year, I wanted to do something a little different. So, drum roll please. There are no rules. Okay, so there's 2 stipulations. Let me walk it back a bit. So like years past, your film length must be 5 minutes or less in total runtime. Most every year, there's hundreds of films that are submitted, and I cannot, under the time constraint that this contest produces, watch 320-minute short films. So your film total runtime must be 5 minutes or less to be qualified to be entered to win a place in this contest. Rule number 2, you must include a VHS tape in some way. That's it. Those are the 2 rules this year. I really was racking my brain of like, I had this amazing list of rules that I was going to do this year, and then I asked for your guys' feedback, and I got a lot of awesome feedback from you guys, but there was so much diversity, and I've had so many excuses over the years where people are like, oh, you don't allow CGI, I'll compete when you allow CGI. Oh, you know, you want it to be shot in one take, I don't want to spend the time and money to make a short film if I have to only shoot it in one take, or whatever the excuses are, right? I hear it every year, and I was like, you know what? I want to open up the floodgates this year. I don't want anyone to make any excuses as to why they can't go make the movie that they want to make. So there basically are no rules other than you need to keep your film 5 minutes or under in total runtime, and you need to include a VHS tape in some way. And the reason for this rule is to make sure that everyone goes out and actually makes a film for this contest. That's the whole point of this contest, to go out and make a film and not submit something that you've already done. I want you guys to creatively get together and go make a film. And so this rule, by including a VHS tape, just ensures that people have to physically go out and make a film and don't just upload and submit something that they've made 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or last year. So this rule just ensures that everyone is actually making a film for this contest. And you will be judged on how you use this tape as well, which I'll get into the judging criteria here in a minute, which also will be, again, listed on the website in detail of how your films will be judged and scored. And if for whatever reason I find out that you somehow worked in or submitted an old film that you did not go out and make for this contest, I will ultimately disqualify you and ban you from all future participation and ability to win this contest in the years moving forward. I take this very seriously. This is not something that I'm going to play around with. I need you guys to go out and make a film. So yeah, those are this year's 2 rules. There really are no rules. I want to see your guys' creativity shine. I want to see you guys bring your ideas to life. I don't want anyone to make an excuse as to why they can't go make a film. There are no excuses. If you've had an excuse in the past and you were thinking of cooking up an excuse this year, you don't have one. There is none. Go make your movie. So really quickly, I'm going to touch on how the judging criteria will work for your short films in this contest. Again, all of these details can be found under the rules section on the website. I would highly recommend scanning the website and being very thorough on viewing every aspect of the website as well as watching this video. But your film is ultimately going to be judged in 5 ways on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. First and foremost, story. How good is your story? How original is your story? We want to see a good original story. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your story? Number 2, scare factor. This is a horror film contest after all. How scary is your film on a scale of 1 to 10? Number 3 is overall production value. Overall production value just means from every aspect of your production, from the cinematography, the sound design, the acting, the editing, the pacing, just the color, every aspect of your production, just how good and complete is the production. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your production overall across all facets of production? Next is the creative use of the prop. So with the prop this year being a VHS tape, how creatively do you weave it into your film? Is it just on the shelf in the background, out of focus, and that's how you implemented the prop? You're probably going to score low. If you really weave this into your story or use it in a very creative way, you're going to score higher. Obviously, when it comes to all of these rules, you want to score high across the board, because if you score really high, let's just say for sake of the argument, you score 10s across the board in production value, story, scare factor, and so forth, but you score a 1 in the use of the prop, that could drastically impact your score. Whereas if another film scores high across the board, even just, 8, 7, 8, 9, 9, that film is ultimately going to score higher and would win over your film because of the lack of the use of the prop. Some people seem to think we just pick our favorite films and that's the films that win. No, the films that win this contest or that place high in this contest do well in all of the judging categories and criteria. You need to be very thoughtful in each of these segments of which your film is being judged. Literally in years past, the difference between first, second, and third has come down to 1 or 2 points. So every little detail and aspect of your film does matter. And the final judging criteria is feature value. Oftentimes, shorts are a calling card to a film becoming a feature. And there's been many stories where a short film gets turned into a feature film because there's a great idea there that studios or people would like to see a feature of. So this year, a new judging criteria is, what is the feature value of your film? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we, the judges, want to see your short film turned into a feature? Is there legs beyond this thing being a short? Like, what is the thing like that makes us go like, dude, I would love to see that as a feature film? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much feature value does your film have? So in theory, with those 5 judging criteria being judged 1 to 10, a perfect score of a film would receive 50 points. And ultimately, the 3 winning films are going to be the 3 films with the highest score. And just so we're clear, this isn't the Jake picks his favorite film contest. There is a panel of judges, all from different aspects of film production, that are involved in the judging and the selection of the winning films. I just want it to be clear that this isn't like, hey, I'm gonna go make a film that I think Jake will like. There are varying judges with varying viewpoints, styles, and tastes that are all watching the top films to decide the winners of this contest. Now, if you happen to see this video midway through September or even midway through October, there is still time to participate. We've had filmmakers in the past 48 hours before find out about this contest, throw something together, and actually even make the top 25. And I think even the top 10. So it's never too late to participate, whether you're seeing this right at the start of the contest, midway through, or even just days before the films are due. Come Monday, I need to be able to start watching these films so that I can announce and whittle it down and announce the top 25 and top 10 leading up to the top 10 screening night and party award night on the 25th of October. And speaking on the screening award night, that is happening this year for the 3rd year on October 25th. For the last couple years, I've hosted an in-person screening, party, and award night for the top 10 films. This year will be no different. We're hosting that event right here at the Barracks where we will have food, drinks, music, and of course, your guys' movies. We'll watch the top films and ultimately award you guys and crown the winners of this year's Jakob Owens Horror Short Film Contest. The tickets to that event, it is a ticketed event. I need to know how many people are coming, how much food to have and prepared. It's a ticketed event. You can buy the tickets on the website. It's a really fun night. It just keeps getting bigger and more fun each and every year. We had people fly from across the country and even to the other side of the world. Last year, someone from Australia came to the event, and it's mind blowing how big this contest has gotten, how awesome the community has come together for this thing. And this screening night and award night is just another example of how awesome this contest is for the community and how much people love it. And yeah, I'm just excited to do it again this year and have even more ways to celebrate with you guys with some new awards this year. I guess speaking of awards really quick, there are some new categories that you guys can win. In years past, there's always just been first, second, and third. This year, that will be no different. There will be first place, second place, and third place, but I'm opening up a couple other categories where there will be best cinematography, best scare, fan favorite. Fan favorite will be voted on by all of the viewers collectively at the screening night. So one of the top 10 films will be awarded the fan favorite by the filmmakers that are at the event that vote for your film. And then lastly, the film funding trophy, the 2 different groups of filmmakers that will win funding for their next short film. So new ways to win this year, which I'm very excited about, is opening up more doors and opportunities for more filmmakers to compete and win this year. This year, just like last year, I have a free horror sound effects pack that you guys can download courtesy of my company Tropicolor on the website. You can find the link to download those assets. You don't have to use them in your film. It's just a free gift to support you guys and just offer another fun little thing. And so, yeah, shout out to Tropicolor and DJ Drowsy for putting that pack together. I appreciate his support and supplying me with those sounds and music to give to you guys. This year, I do have a donation tab on top of the website. This is not required. You donating to this contest will not help you in your chances of winning or losing. If you don't donate, if you do donate, that is simply there just because I don't know if you guys know this, but I pour so much of my personal time and finances into hosting this contest. It takes months and months and months of planning. Not only just long before do I start planning before I even get to this point where I'm shooting this video, but then the amount of time just once the contest is live, promoting it, and then watching the hundreds of films and putting on the big event for you guys and all of the prizes, everything that's involved with it. It takes a lot of time and money. And so if you guys do feel so inclined to support this contest and support independent filmmaking and help me make this the best contest that I can possibly make it year in and year out for you guys in the community, there is a donation tab. Again, it is not required. I'm not forcing you guys by any means to go donate. It's just there should you guys want to support me, this contest, and the filmmakers that are going to participate this year and come to the event. So that's it. That pretty much wraps up this announcement video. Again, everything that I'm touching on in this video and talking about can be found on the website. Please go to the website, Jakob Owens Horror Short Film Contest.com. The link is in the video description below. Comb through that website. Make sure you don't miss any details from, the rules, the judging criteria, the submission deadline, how to submit your film, the top 10 screening and award night party, get your tickets. Like, everything is over there. So make sure you comb through that website and tell a friend. Please help spread the word about this contest. Tell a filmmaker friend that might want to know about this. Like, there is some huge opportunities coming with this year's contest, and I don't want anyone to miss it. One of the reasons this is my favorite time of the year and why I love hosting this contest is, one, I love film and I love filmmaking, but even more than that, I love providing the film community with just unique opportunities. And what started as a filmmaking challenge for my YouTube subscribers back in like 2018 has grown into honestly what has become this horror film festival. And yeah, it's a contest, but it's also more than a contest. It's in and of itself is a horror film festival. It's a celebration of filmmakers and filmmaking and stories. And so it's just really exciting to continue to host this contest for you guys, to continue to see it grow, to continue to see the amazing films that come out of this contest and the amazing filmmakers that participate in this and come together to go make a film. And every year I use this contest as incentive for myself to go make a film. I don't know if it were for this contest, if I would even go make a film. So that's what I really love about it, is I use this contest to push myself as a filmmaker to get out there and do the thing that I love to do, which is to make a movie. But oftentimes we make excuses as filmmakers as to why we don't go make the movie we want to make, whether it's like, oh, I don't have the budget, I don't have the time, whatever it is, right? We're always making excuses as to why we aren't making the film that we want to make. And that's what I love about this contest. It not only pushes me to go make something and get those ideas out of my head onto the screen, but it pushes and incentivizes you guys to go do the same as well. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch your movies, celebrate with you guys, and I'll see you guys here at the Barracks in LA, October 25th, to watch your guys' movies and crown this year's winners of the 2025 Jakob Owens Horror Short Film Contest.